Often we talk about a golden age or the golden era in reference to better days gone by. It is also common to look back in time and remember how good we had it, how easy life was, how easy things were, and how happy we really were. This is especially when we compare to later circumstances when we are older and things have become a little bit complicated. Prices are up, regulations are stiff, and apart from everything else, we have to be politically correct, recognize new genders, and read success from our triple bottom line balance sheet. When you talk about Ugandan motorsport, the older fans will not hesitate to tell you the most popular choice of a golden age of motorsport in Uganda is the late 90s, or to be more precise, the period between 1998 and 2001. In that period, other than Kenya, which hosted a round of a World Rally Championship, Uganda was the only country on the African continent where you could see world class rally cars. Karim Hirji led the way, being the first to unveil a Group A Toyota Celica GT4 ST185 in the mid 90s. Emmanuel Katto followed that act up fast with the Toyota Celica GT4 ST165 and then quickly upgraded to the ST185. Around the same time, Charles Muhangi raised the game by moving from a Lancer Eco 3 to a Group A Subaru Impreza 5 in 1998. All these cars were not just world class. They are the same exact chassis that had been driven in World Championship winning drives by Carlos Sainz, Colin McRae, Juha Kanklind, as well as Didier Oriol. For the younger fan, imagine a car previously driven by Seb Ogier or Kalle Rovanpera at a car wash in Katwe. Inscriptions of white paint on the back of the bucket seats and on some parts were testimony of which world champion had driven which car and on which rallies. Muhangi was crowned FIA African Rally Champion in 1999, the only time a Ugandan has won the coveted continental title. This feat was achieved aboard Group A Prodrive Subaru Impreza WRX 555, with an interesting story looping in the world of politics. Another story for another day. By this time, however, Karim Hirji had moved on to a Celica Turbo 4-wheel drive, that's the ST205, only to be quickly matched by Katto, who bought a similar car. Both drivers started the World Rally Championships Kenya Safari Rally and finished inside the top 10 on at least one occasion. This particular model of car, the ST205, did not win any World Championships as it was disqualified when it was found that Team Toyota was bypassing the air restrictor to make more power. In 1999, Kato entered the WRC Safari Rally with a rented Subaru Impreza WRC 97, the same car that had won the 1997 edition in the hands of Colin McRae. Not to be upstaged, Karim Hirji bought a similar car outright and would be the first and only World Rally car ever to be driven on African roads outside of the Safari Rally. The same car would, however, be used in a game of musical chairs as Kato bought it off Karim for his assault on the national championship in 2001. In 2002, the car moved to Charles Muhangi, who would now be the proud owner of the only Prodrive, WRC, and Group A cars on the continent. But these were not the only ones. Moses Lumala had acquired Kato's GT4 ST165, while Charles Lurega upgraded to the newer ex-Hirji GT4 ST185. This car Moses Lumala also took from him when Lurega decided to flip the script and turn to a Group N Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 4, the first of its kind in Africa. Chipper Adams was arguably the most skilled driver of them all, but didn't have the money to spend on contemporary world-class cars, would be gifted an older Group A Toyota Supra. This car put some serious power under his feet, but because it was only rear-wheel drive, Chipper skills more than made up for the traction disadvantage to the all-wheel driver competition. Karim Hirji had been driving works cars for a long time and had won 3 consecutive titles between 1993 and 1995. But when the boys upgraded machinery, Kato was national champion in 1996 to 1997, Muhangi in 1998, Lumala in 1999, and Burega in 2000. Also during this time, Sponsors, majorly the oil companies, were actively competing in the rally space, with each of Shell, Total, and Caltex owning a round of the national championship, in addition to one of the big car drivers. The Caltex rally opened the calendar each year. The Total Pearl was the climax in the middle of the year, while Formula Shell towards the end of the year would be the title deciding round. Other smaller brands were also eager to enter this competition, and Kobil picked up Muhangi at some point. When I first conceived of this idea to write about this topic, it looked like the period 2016 to 2019 would be a serious contender for a golden era. But looking at the evidence above, I think not.